Hey guys, it's just me, tiffers, two fat girls. You wouldn't be watching if you didn't know who I was. Anyway, look at how good my hair looks today with my nice new haircut. Do you know why it looks so good? It's because I messed with it for what time is it? For 30 minutes while listening to Lady Gaga's Hair. It convinces you that your hair can be totally awesome if you work hard enough. So anyway, I'm also sitting here with my elephant. That's my Chris elephant. He won it for me at Mr. Gaddy's one time. And he is my Chris proxy when Chris is not here. So he went all the way to California with me in my purse on 4 planes. He knows it's true. He was actually just sitting in my chair, and I was just sitting here messing with it while I was waiting for the webcam to come on. So it's my elephant. So today was my weigh-in day, and I'm warning you right now that I'm going to bitch about my scale again. I am saying that I maintained, which the last time when I went to the doctor on Friday, it was 266.6, which was 2 pounds down from the last time I weighed in. Here's the reason that I'm saying this though, is because I weighed in today and I got on the scale 5 times like I usually do because, like I told you before, it never gives me the same number. And it was weighing me from 269 to 268. And I'm like, there is no way, none, that I gained 3 pounds in 3 days. Does that make any sense to you, to gain 3 pounds in 3 days? Because it doesn't to me. Especially when I'm sitting here wearing a dress that it's actually too big now. I'm not even going to be able to wear this dress in public now. It's going to be like my house loungy dress. I don't know. I'm trying to not be angry at the scale because I honestly, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. I don't really care about the number on the scale because it's more important to me the way that my body is changing and responding to dieting. Like I said, this dress does not even fit anymore. I put this on expecting it to fit all awesomely and be my new cute dress, but it's way too big now. And the other day, I squeezed my butt into a pair of size 18 capris that my mom gave me, which I don't think I've been a size 18 in ever. In ever. With my neck roll, in ever. I've never been a size 18. And the thing is, I wasn't even squishing them. They looked really good. Usually, I hate the way I look in jeans. I wear jeans because jeans are the easiest type of pants for me to obtain. But I've always thought I looked awful in jeans and denim colored things. And they looked totally awesome, and Chris loved them. I know you all don't want to hear about that. I know you don't, because but Chris thought they looked awesome too. So, I'm not mad at the scale. I'm bitching at the scale, but that's honestly the only thing I miss about going to the Weight Watchers meetings, is that their scale was always accurate. Because they have a professional grade scale, as a place whose job it is to weigh people should have. My scale is not like that. See, the thing is, here's my other thing with the scale, is when Chris weighs in on the scale, his numbers always sound totally reasonable. And I think that Chris has just figured out how to stand on the scale. Because I can't stand on it. Whenever I stand on that scale, I feel like I'm going to fall off. So I think that's another part of the problem, is that I just don't know how to stand on the scale. The scale is tiny. I'm going to take pictures of the scale. I posted a blog the other day, an actual written typey blog, about this scale again. And I'm going to take pictures of this tiny scale for you guys to see it. So go check the blog later today, and there'll probably be pictures of my tiny scale. But anyway, Chris stands on the scale with no problem. He just puts his feet on it and he stands on it and gets this nice number. And I get on it and I wiggle and I have to adjust, and it E's at me several times. E is what it says when you're not balanced on it. I don't know why it says E, but it says E when you're not balanced on it. So I'll E on it a few times, and I don't know. I can't use the scale. I hate the scale. And I know I just said that, I don't care what the number is, but I do need some sort of number to just to know if it's working or not. I mean, again, I can put on this giant dress and be like, oh, I've lost weight, you know, but I don't know. Like, I do like to know how much. But anyway, what else was I gonna talk to you about? I don't remember. I had like 3 things I was gonna tell you about, and that's the only one I can remember. Oh, I had my boob phone again today. I'm still waiting for Walmart to call me. They told me they were gonna call me on Friday, and they didn't call me. But I know when I was there, it was like totally hectic and weird. It's like, it took me like 2 hours to take like a 30-minute interview because like there were bosses and bosses of bosses and like high up Walmart people wandering around the store. So people were running around like chickens with their heads cut off. So Chris wanted me to call today, but I'm not calling today because I've said this before, I don't like to harass people. So I don't want to harass them. But if they don't call me today, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they were just still super busy on Friday and just didn't get a chance to call me. So if that is the case, they would call me today. So if they don't call me today, I'm going to call them tomorrow. And be like, hey, I just interviewed with you guys and I wanted to know what you thought of that. Because she told me it was totally fine. She was like, we have to do blah, 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 and we'll call you tomorrow if everything's all right. And she's like, but everything's fine. So I'm going to wait. I'm waiting for them to call me today. And I will see. And if they don't call me today, I'll call them tomorrow for sure. Because I really need a job. I need a job so I can buy clothes that fit. And food. We're also out of food. I guess that's important. I guess it's important that we're out of food. We're having tamales tonight that my granny made for me last week. And I froze them. So we're having delicious 5-point frozen tamales tonight. I freaking love tamales. Like, that's the Mexican girl in me. I love tamales, and I love Mexican food in general, but I freaking love tamales. Especially the properly made steamed tamales, not like the weird little log tamales that come in the can. I've never even eaten one of those because I'm like, that is not a tamale at all. I don't know what you think that is, but it's not a tamale. Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you that I was so excited about last night, I had ramen noodles for dinner. I was so excited. We were just talking about, me and Chris, and I was talking to Mandy about it too, that like, you know, doing Weight Watchers, I've learned more about portions than anything. So I still pretty much eat everything that I ate before, just the proper portions of it instead of gorging on it like I used to do. But the one thing that I've totally missed that I hadn't had since we started was ramen noodles, because they're so cheap and they're so easy to make. But ramen noodles are like 10 points a package, and packages aren't very big. I've always eaten at least 2. I can't just eat 1 pack of ramen noodles. So for dinner last night, me and Chris each had 2 packs of ramen noodles. So we spent like 64 cents on dinner last night. It was awesome. It was so cool and it was so good. So yeah. Oh, one more thing. This is to Mandy and to little fat me, whose blog I love. I love her vlog, and I love my sister Mandy. But I hated those oats. Those Quaker weight control oats, I hated them. No offense to you guys, but they were far too oaty for me. I don't like, that's what Mandy said she likes about them, that there's texture of oats, and I don't like the texture of oats. So I enjoy for my oats to turn into oat paste. So I'm going to stick with my Great Value oats. And be like, nom nom, Great Value oats. So I guess that's it. I guess I'm out of here. Oh wait, no, also just to record one more thing, how much was it? Oh, Chris lost 1 pound today. Chris did go down 1 pound. And that's awesome. I love it when Chris goes down. Or any amount of weight. So, because he looks so cute. He does his little skinny dance and his shirts don't all ride up anymore, and it's so cute. Wearing his little shirts. But okay, that's really it, and I will vlog you guys later. Bye!